Everyone, how is it going? We're back. Pentagon challenge time. We have got our, I think it's quarter final. You know what? Quarter final, second leg in the CONCACAF Champions League. Since I last saw you, obviously we were doing really, really well, and I think, weren't we? And things have kind of dipped a little bit, but we're still doing quite well in the league. You'll be able to see that we were knocked out in the Copa MX quarter final 1-0 to Cruz Azul, who are currently top of the table just by the 1 point. We've got a CONCACAF Champions League game, second leg against Pachuca, with the possibility of playing Guadalajara or Tigres if we get through. But enough waffle, and let's find out what's been happening. Let's go. And as you can see from the schedule, February was pretty rotten. 1 win all month, and that was in the Champions League. That wasn't even in the league. We slipped up so much. Scrappy goals. This goal against Pumas, I think, came out like the 88th minute. This one against Cruz Azul, 62nd minute penalty. Sorry, the goal against Pumas was in the 95th minute. Club Leon, we went 1-0 up, conceded a penalty. Against San Luis, we 2-1 up and we threw it away and lost 3-2. Juan Carlos Portillo for Atletico San Luis scoring an absolute rocket from the edge of the box. Mazatlan conceded a 93rd minute equaliser. And then we managed to beat Juarez, and we've managed to beat Guadalajara in the league, which has kept us kind of in touching distance of Cruz Azul with only like 5 games to go in the league. So we basically just need to secure this top 4 to go into the playoffs, and then we have a chance at, winning the whole second half of the league. We did draw 0-0 at home with Pachuca. Bit of a tactic change, to be honest with you. I found no matter how much I tried to work on training, defending crosses or altering positions, we conceded so many low crosses across the box. It was so frustrating. I can't think what I changed, to be honest with you. We played this and it generally worked so well. And you know what? I might try it again today against Pachuca, because obviously for the first... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7... We won the first 7 games conceding 2 goals, none in the league. So it obviously had legs. But we've mixed it up a little bit with the 4-4-2 diamond, and it has worked for us. In some regards, but I don't know, we'll see. We're going to try it today, we're going to chance it, and we'll see what happens. Oh, sorry everyone, sorry, I forgot something. You might notice a little name here, Mr. George Hurst, coming off the bench and scoring with pretty much his first touch in the Champions League for us. That's right, everyone. Georgie Hurst joined us in January for 450,000. It had to be done. And by the way, I think it might be Oaxaca. I'm not sure. I can't remember where I heard that, but it might be Oaxaca is how we pronounce his name. It meant that in order to get George Hurst in the team, we had to loan out Brian Diaz. But I have no regrets, because it gets George Hurst into the registration. And Diaz has basically just got back to the club that we signed him off, just on loan. And he's developing quite well, to be fair. But George Hurst has signed, and I could not be happier. Sad, isn't it? But honestly, that man. And literally brought him on. Oh yeah, we've just taken on a load of players to be young players who are being released on trial, so we'll see what they're like. Got a few injuries though for this one. An injury and a suspension. So we are going to go with Portales, I think, in for Martinez, even though he's not fully fit. I think we might have to go with Angel Garza. I think we might have to. Not what I would necessarily do. Yeah, I couldn't register Oaxaca for some reason. It was very, very annoying. Really annoying, because he's been quite a decent player, actually. He scored twice for us against Juarez or someone, or Guadalajara, I think. 2 vital goals that he got for us, and he was, class. thinking about it, you know what I did change was this. That's what I've just realised. That's what we changed when things started to go wrong. Jebison came back from it. So while we had that rough run of games, we had no Jebison and we had no Jebison. We had no Santillan. Who else was missing? We were missing like a couple of key players who are like instrumental to the way we play, basically. And yeah, that could explain the drop in form. But yeah, we were playing the 2 number 10s, and I changed it to get the 2 strikers in Ragazzi and Jebison. And yeah, after then is kind of probably where it went off the rails. So it'll be interesting to see if the reversion to this has a positive outcome. Who knows? I've probably got too many strikers in there now, so we'll bring in Zen on for Aguado, and just leave it at that. We've got a lot of attacking players in there, but that's fine. Not everyone's ready and raring to go. Portales isn't. Oh yeah, and obviously Lopez used to play there, but we put him out. But we put him there for Maitland-Niles. Because who else really could we play at the right other than Maitland-Niles? But then who would we play in midfield? Because we've got no Brian Diaz, who may have played there. But obviously we've got no Oaxaca, who I would definitely be playing there, which is very frustrating. So we're going to have to go with this for now and hope and pray. Drop your prediction down below, everyone. This is a chance for a semi-final of the CONCACAF Champions League. And obviously I just realised as well, because we were asked about it, the player who would obviously be playing in midfield is Emiliano Martinez, but he's suspended. Now what you will get to see in this game is our new kit. I did finally do some new kits, although I haven't yet changed this bit in the editor to make it reflect. See what I mean? Crosses in behind down the side, and that is with a standard defensive line, so we're not pushing up particularly high. Got wing back on support, and they just seem to get around the back of us, and they do this all the time. Okay, I get it. Angel Lopez is pushing up, but Jimenez, I've literally just gone through before the game and set opposition instructions, type mark. So go figure. But yeah, I'll show you the new kits in more detail. Oh, Ragazzi's in. Oh no! Yes. That is just what we want. But yeah, I need to go into the editor and change all these down here to reflect the new kit we've got. Nice long ball. Fernandez completely misses it. Ragazzi's in behind. Draws the keeper out and then just plays it past him. Makes the keeper commit himself. It's a good start. But yeah, Angel Lopez is on support. He's not even the most aggressive fullback. That's Tyrick Mitchell. Miljevic wins it nicely. Santillan. Angel Lopez, yeah. You know what I might do? Just get him to cover. See if that helps, sweeping in behind a little bit. Sort of covering, trying to cut out that 6-yard box there maybe. See if that makes a difference. Oh, lovely ball from Iniesta into Miljevic, and he smashes it over. Never mind. You know what I've not actually checked, which is really, really rookie, is if there's away goals. They did like a random one in like the opening round of the Liga Apertura, so the opening stint of the league, like the first half. If it was level, they would base it on seeding as to who went through. Now I don't know if that just means who finished higher in the league. Is that an own goal? That's an own goal off Raul Santillan. Like, what is that? What actually is that? Unlucky, obviously, is what it is, but, like, how does he do that? Like, how does he lose? Ugh. So, big second half. Big second half. Angel Lopez struggling. understandably, because, not everyone has been fit. That's really, really good tracking across by Santillan. And that's really not great defending. That's really shocking defending, actually, is what that is. That is embarrassing. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, great. Off the bar. And went out. We've got a lot to do. I'm not looking at whatever is going on, because I don't really want to know. Let's see if Daniel Jefferson can inspire us. Not surprised, Angel Garza having a shocker. I knew he would. He's just not quite at the standard yet. Nice. Oh, come on. You've got to get to that. You've got to win that second ball. Miljevic, come on. Now he's grabbed the ball, so I didn't see him put his hand up. Portales definitely wasn't offside. I don't think that was offside. Yes, thank you. I mean, they grabbed the ball, so I'd assume so. But yeah. No, how can he be offside when there's a player behind him? Yes, come on. Yes, come on, Iniesta. Come on. Nice, he plays the pass for Ghazi into the box. What can he do? Plays it across. Oh, Jefferson unlucky. I thought that was the moment. Right, I think we take off. Garza on the flick on. I think we take off Santillan because he's more tired. George, I think it's your turn. Let's see, everyone. Can he do it? I know it's a bit of a radical change, but the tactics should still actually work with this system as well. Scenes, everyone, when George Hurst potentially grabs us an equaliser. Dare we dream? He still be attacking, and he is. Tyrick Mitchell. Oh, too close to the keeper. You know what? Let's hit some early crosses. Mix it up a little bit. Put him on just as an attacking fullback instead, rather than a full-on wing back. I can actually bring on another wing back in Zenon. I've only made... Oh, George. Just over. Yeah, we're going to do it. Where's Zenon? Kevin Zenon is on. Not long to go. I think we might as well push them up a bit. I'll just try him on it now. Worst case scenario, we lose it. We'll put Iniesta there just to shield. And obviously it's going to be pretty much going wide and getting crosses into. You might as well get Miljevic adding himself as an extra number into the box as that shadow striker. George Hurst, man, missing the ball. Set piece goal of all things to concede then. That's offside. Well, no, it wasn't. Okay. And the board wanted us to get to the semi-final as well. Obviously, that's not going to happen. So whether we can actually keep, well, who knows? Our job might be in danger unless we manage to pull it out the bag. I mean, that's just a great goal in the league. That is an absolute rocket, and that is just incredibly disappointing. Like I said, I definitely feel like I've definitely got some issues with how to get the best out of this team. I'll be honest with you. And what's actually annoying is when you look at the stats from the game, it was actually quite even. 18 shots to 15. They got 5 goals from 2 XG. We outperformed our XG. So, talking about XG, if we look at the data hub, so let's just look at this, for example. We have far more shots per game, for example. We have basically over 3 more shots per game. Our XG is what? Oh, sorry, that's our expected goals against. Can you move out of the way? And our expected goals per game is a lot higher. We are likely to concede less goals, but we generally have a much higher expected goals per game. And we are, in that regard, we're a little bit leaky at the back, but we are equally better going forward. Yet still, we're not quite getting the results. I just don't get it. Let me have a look and see. Let's see what the board confidence is like. C. Now, I just don't know if that will change based on what happens in the league. And I really cannot afford to get sacked because that's going to set us back probably a good season or two. Now, I don't particularly want to jump ship, but at the same time, I have to be mindful of the fact that I don't want to risk losing everything we've worked so hard to get to at this stage. I mean, Vitória de Guimarães would be a decent job, as would Hamburg. I mean, they are quite considerably away off the bottom, away from safety. 8 points with 7 games to go. What's their running like? They've got the poor finances. You know what? They've actually got a pretty decent run in. They're playing Bochum, Hoffenheim, Köln, Freiburg, Union, Stuttgart, Mainz. So they're playing a few of the teams above them. Well, obviously every team is above them. But most of them are around here. But I just don't think it's a particularly great move to make right now in some ways. But I think if things look like they might be going sideways with Santos, I may kind of be pushed into jumping to save my rep and then trying to come back. Maybe not to Santos, but to Monterrey or someone like that. We'll see. That might all change. We might be fine. We might be absolutely fine. With nothing to worry about. But yeah, these are the kits that I did. I'm quite pleased with how they came out, to be fair. So yeah, what I'll need to do is go into this and edit the kit details. So say for example here we've got our home kit. I know it's stripy, but have we got anything with sort of the emblazonment in the middle? Doesn't look like it, so we'll just go with this one. I can't actually remember what colour I made the shorts. I think it probably was like that. and then and then we'll go to the away kit. Now this is purely just for the match day stuff. Don't worry, I'll sort all that. I will sort all this out actually, but you don't have to watch me do it because it's not the most fun. Yeah, I will sort all this out for next time if we're still here, which hopefully we will be. Hopefully we won't get pushed, because we've only got 5 games left in the league. All tough games. Next game is actually against Cruz Azul. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this game, because this is going to have quite a big bearing on what happens in the league. If we can get a result, it will take us above them, and that would obviously be ideal in terms of the final stages of the league. But then we also got Monterrey to play. If we can, obviously if we can get a decent performance here. I mean, I'm just going to slate far because even though it did actually give us a goal, as it stands in real life, I'm not a big fan of it, especially in the Prem. It's awful. I don't know why it's so hard to get it right, but that's a topic for a different day. Yeah, if we can get a result here against Cruz Azul, huge, absolutely huge. Oh yeah, just a little aside. This was a player we got in our youth intake. Looks like he could be really quite nice if he can sort of continue to build on like his key attributes. He's down as a poacher, but I've set him to train on as an advanced forward. These are some of the others. Decent, but nothing really to write home about. But yeah, not a bad intake. I think we're gonna have to really reevaluate the squad though in some ways, or just basically work on a whole new system. Because I just don't know. I just don't feel like we can get. I don't feel like we're getting enough out of them in some ways. It started so well, and then it's just gone. Just seemed start again. Every other team seems to have sussed out the way we're working, and just not quite doing it. Meanwhile, we have a little look in the Championship. So Swindon, who for most of the season were in the relegation zone, have swapped with Huddersfield, who have dropped in. Huddersfield were kicking around here quite nicely, and then have since been sucked in. Meanwhile, Swindon have managed to climb out. If we go to our boys in Malmö, who actually, believe it or not, came third last time out. Came third in the league. They completely capitulated and threw it away, and they got knocked out of the Conference League by none other than Vitória de Guimarães, which is currently an available job, and they lost in the semi-final of the Cup against Jigerdens, so they won't be particularly happy. Tactic-wise, seems to have reverted to simple 4-4-2 after the new manager has taken over. One thing I had noticed was that Swindon was that Darren Evans was hitting a good vein of form. So for the game against Cruz Azul, Ragazzi not fully fit, so George Hurst is coming in. We're going back to kind of what was our go-to defensive lineup, with the exception that Angulo was just not fully fit to play. Martinez and Iniestra in the middle with Miljevic as the number 10, and then Jefferson and Hurst up top, and we're just going to see if that works for us. So the game is already underway, minute in. What can we do? George Hurst wins the flick down. Miljevic spreads it out wide to Maitland-Niles. That's really nice. Now this is a good chance. Should have been a better cross. This is still a good chance though. And it's 1-0. Emiliano Martinez. Excellent. What a start. Lovely start. That is what we usually would be doing so well. And that would put us top based on goal difference. Nice. And that's Orbelin Pineda, who a few years ago, look, that was just absolutely class on FM. He was always brilliant. He seemed to go to Bayern Munich on like FM19 for like big money. Sure, it's him. Yeah, Orban Pineda. What's he actually look like these days? 32 years old. Meh. Highlight just on the stroke of half time. And Santillan, Jefferson. It's George! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. No. Oh. Was Jefferson just miles offside? I mean, you can just... Never mind. Still 1-1. Still 1-1. Chance to get something, hopefully. I had a feeling that looked a bad tackle. I just expected that to be given. No penalty. Wow. Bring on Oaxaca. Yes, Martinez, Jefferson. Come on, keep it going. George Hest. No, George, man. George. Come on. Great save by Nias. He was offside, but still a great save. Still a very good save. Oh, I like little highlights like this because they do end up in a goal. Daniel Jefferson with the flick on from the header, and George Hurst in at the back post. Smashes it home. George. As if they were appealing for offside. No one was offside. Yes, Coida, well done. Wind down the clock a little bit more, and this could be a huge win. Yes. So that was understandably a massive win, and with 4 games to go, where we've got to play Monterrey, and realistically, I mean, Toluca, Chilaya, was it Chilaya? Yeah, and Carataro, 12th at the highest, and Monterrey is 6th. So the chance we could have a really good run into the honestly, I cannot get my words out tonight, into the quarterfinals, which would give us a really nice draw, hopefully, to go on to hopefully onto the semis if we can. They want us just to reach the opening stage quarterfinals, so obviously we can have a good run there. That will go some way to help him with this poor confidence. Let's see, what is the vision looking like? Still a C. So they're still not happy, but well, they're happy, but they could be happier. So just have to see everyone. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say about where we go from here. But obviously, the goal is CONCACAF Champions League. That's something that I think can be achieved, but could take a bit of time. But that tactic, then, to be fair, worked exactly how it should against the top team. So fingers crossed we can work on that. I hope you have enjoyed the episode, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye now.